It's been a laugh like non-stop. And it was like, okay, bit of an eye-opener. I found myself, it was no different to how our marriage started, and actually just to sit there and have silly conversations doing this with Nelly, but I'm not. For me. Pictures from last night.
So look, it brought together on my fridge.
Yes.
Okay. That's really muggy.
It's not. It's just.
Who are you married to?
This is so funny because it starts off with Nelly actually talking so positively about her experience, obviously with the partner swap week. Obviously Stephen then obviously, as he say, pretty much says what she says word for word, pretty much saying, yeah, I had a good time, it was refreshing, blah, 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 blah. And then she's like, oh, okay. I don't think I'm liking this, to be honest with you. I don't want to hear you having a good time with another woman. And then all of a sudden, she tries to pick on pictures. There's two pictures there. You know what I mean? There's obviously one with Stephen and April, and then obviously one with Stephen and obviously three other people. But that would be April, Ashley, and Abigail. So it's interesting how she definitely decided what picture that she was going to pick on and complain about. Honestly, Nelly's hard work. I don't understand how she doesn't recognize that she's only just draining herself. That's the part that's the maddest part, you know what I mean? She needs to recognize that she's doing herself no favors in any shape or form.
And whose apartment is this?
Yeah, I'm married to you, but that's just looking back at like friends of us.
Yeah, I just
like,
don't think that's
dancing.
appropriate to have a photo like that there. I think it's really muggy and I think it's actually really quite insulting.
Ah, dear. You know what's more concerning? The fact that they don't even have a picture of themselves. You know, if she was smart, she you know, really and truly, what she should have done is said, okay, that's this lovely to see. Obviously, you had a good time, whatnot. You know, obviously, the time you had. Now you've had that time. Obviously, how does that make you feel about us? Does it make you feel positive about us, or does it make you feel anything but that? You know what I mean? And then, of course, if the reaction he gives is obviously he says it makes me feel positive, blah blah blah. Well, then the next move would be, okay, cool. Next time we go out, she doesn't have to say this. She can say it to herself, but not out loud. And that's the matter of just saying to herself, okay, next time we go and do something, we're going to take pictures. And then obviously when we get back, I'm going to put a picture up of me and him. That's what she should just really do. Allowing a picture of him and another woman that's literally part of a partner swap and him and a picture of other people to get to her is just not needed. I mean, I understand it to a certain level, but the way she's going about it is just extra.
I'm here for a successful marriage. I've given absolutely everything, but it's blindingly obvious that you don't like me, Stephen. You're avoiding the question.
Shut up, please, let me talk.
Ooh, broski was like, shut up, man. Shut up and let me talk. Or shut up, please, let me talk. To be fair, it's hard sometimes to have a conversation with Nelly because all she does is cut you off. I mean, it doesn't warrant the fact that he should say shut up, but yeah, I understand his frustrations.
So listen to me, we have spent quality time with one another, and you're saying we haven't. That again is a load of bollocks, because we have. If it's not been quality time, then what time is it? Wasted time?
I mean, it's a good question. If it's not quality time, then what has it been? Has it been wasted time? I mean, it's hard to know because obviously we don't know the things that happen obviously off camera. We just know what happens on camera. And I can imagine that they've obviously done things together, obviously within that time. I mean, I see no reason why they wouldn't have been able to spend quality time together, obviously off camera. Because if they haven't had quality time this whole time, and she's been in this experiment pretty much to complain about anything and everything, then why the hell are you still here? Do you see what I'm saying? So that is quite odd. Nonetheless, though, let's move on and see what happened with everyone else in last night's episode.
Don't need to ask the girls if they found it funny.
How was that a joke? That wasn't a joke, that was a compliment.
Do you know it doesn't sound quite the way I thought it did?
You've got a great body and you look amazing and I'm feeling turned on. How the hell has that been taken as an insult?
That is so confusing. I'll never understand how she took that as an insult, to be honest with you. Grace is hard work. She's hard to figure out, to be honest with you. I mean, I would have checked out a long time ago. You know what I mean? I would have put leave a long time ago because, you know, every conversation they have is based on him changing his whole character. Literally. If you're dealing with somebody and you're trying to change their whole character or change the way they whatever, then, I mean, listen, sometimes, yeah, there were certain things that people ask us to change that is for the better. But then there's things that people ask us to change that's literally, you know, who we are as a person. And that's the situation here. So therefore, they're not for each other. Do you see what I'm saying?
Taking it wrong. I give you a compliment, and then your answer to it was, so if it was any girl, it would be the same. Why wouldn't you have just taken it as me talking to you?
Because that's how it sounded. We're now talking about whether or not I should have accepted the compliment, and what I was saying was, you asked me to ask other people their opinion rather than caring about what mine is.
To be... I mean, listen, at the end of the day, she thinks that he asked other people's opinions for validation. No, He was asking other people, obviously, how would they feel if he said this comment to them? Would they take it as a joke, or would they take it as a compliment, or would they take it as anything else but that? Because at the end of the day, he's trying to see and trying to figure out if he really is in the wrong. He's trying to figure out as he really says something in the incorrect way. That's why he's asking other people. Pretty much what he thinks is because he's looking for validation. I mean, listen, that may be the case, but that's not the context that I'm getting out of this.
Do things, but the only thing I've asked you to change on is to see me for who I am.
Oh, Ash, I can't do this.
I'm upset because I feel like I've done everything I possibly can to change your mind on the way you see me. And I've just had a realization that I don't think this is ever going to change. Almost what I could have. Like, Abby's been absolutely amazing. She's been so warm, welcoming, and she's, you know, I'm nowhere near where I should be at this point. It's only when I've taken this time out and spent this time with Abby that I've come.
It is crazy though. Sometimes spending time with somebody else or other people can make you realize, obviously, what you don't have in your relationship and what you really need to focus and talk about. But the problem is with these two, they've been talking about the same thing over again and again and again. That, of course, is now taking him to go on a partner swap to realize, obviously, what he's been missing, which isn't a bad thing. But the thing is, though, when is this going to change? When is this going to get better? And quite frankly, it doesn't seem to be getting better anytime soon.
That's what week has kind of given me a massive realization. Grace and I are way off where we should be, and I would want. And I'm at a stage now where I can't keep going like this. So I'm still kind of trying to get the grips with why you did it that way. Okay.
I'm hearing no. You haven't self-reflected on why.
I understand the way you feel anymore.
Have you tried?
Oh, quite continuously.
Is it?
I don't know what else or how much more I can do. Is space the right thing, or did I need to just call it a day?
I mean, buddy, that's the best thing you can do. You call it a day. Imagine you went away for a week for partner swap week, come back in, and the first thing that she wants to talk about is the same argument they had before he left. And the whole time he was away for the week, she kept talking about how, you know, I'm really upset with the fact that we left on an argument. But then he enters the room and you want to continue the same argument that you was upset about. I mean, listen, I get it. I get it. She wants a resolution out of the situation, which is fine. But I don't know how he was meant to go away and then come back and be like, you know what, I'm actually sorry that I gave you a compliment that I didn't deliver properly. It just comes down to the fact that she will never take anything that he says seriously. That's what it comes down to. She has him in a certain perspective, and that's how she's always going to see him. And that's just the bottom line. She's never going to see him as this serious dude. She's always going to see him as this guy who makes jokes that are not funny in her eyes.
As we used to, or what you asked for?
As we used to. There isn't any certain decisions made by me.
No, I disagree with that.
Do you think you will be able to be more assertive moving forward?
Oh, for sure.
That we're not on the same page, so and just try and keep being hopeful that things can grow and things can change. What's happened with him a bit.
The thing that I don't understand is I don't know why April slept with Leo on pretty much like their first night, or obviously when they were away for the honeymoon. I don't understand. You know, it's kind of wild because she, you know, like I want to know what motivated her. So it seems as if like because she was physically attracted to him, she then obviously slept with him. But then like look at this way, why not look for the emotional attraction first before the physical? Do you see what I'm saying? April has shot herself on her foot massively, to be honest with you, with just that action itself alone at the very beginning. I'm not going to say things would have been different if she had looked for that emotional connection before having intimacy with him, but I do feel like it has made a difference, to be fair, to a certain degree, you know, in terms of how he's gone about it, because he's probably got his reassurance from that first initial intimacy, think, oh, she must like me, so I guess we're good. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to build reassurance based on emotion rather than based on physicality first. Do you see what I'm saying? Some people can have physicality straight away and then still build that emotional part, but some people don't have that ability, and that's just the bottom line, you know. And this is why she's probably regretting that a bit. Maybe she's regretting it. Who knows?
I can see, you know, if she's had any kind of impression on him, to not have an emotional connection at this point isn't right. Yeah. But Stephen has definitely highlighted some things that I am missing with Leo. The biggest one for me is how easy the conversation flows with Stephen.
And then that's also something else that makes me interested. Like, why? She must have literally slept with him because of how he looks. Because at the end of the day, she's even talking about, like, having a conversation doesn't flow. Like, usually, like, to even get a woman in bed, you need to at least have to have a ability to be able to talk. You know what I mean? If you can't have a flowing conversation, most of the time they're not going to want to sleep with you. Do you see what I'm saying? So again, that doesn't add up to me in any shape or form. I mean, there's a lot of things here that's just weird.
And like, I can do that with Stephen. Be hopeful, and I don't know if I do see a future, but I'm almost trying to protect Leo's feelings, but at the same time I need to be honest, but I do think we're on different pages, and I think your feelings are deeper than mine currently. I have the emotional connection with Leo, and I think even just coming back today, I'm really finding it hard to navigate.
Oh dear. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, if she's finding it hard to navigate and she's struggling to now make that connection, well, then I guess she's got a big choice to make. Do you see what I'm saying? I do generally feel like she has shot herself in the foot with that first bit of initially having intimacy with him. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's what's probably got her head even more bothered. I feel like because she slept with him, it's probably bothering her more that now she can't even have that emotional connection with him, given the fact that she had that physical one with him first. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, listen. Oh boy, yeah. Well, I guess we have to wait and see, obviously, how things play out into tonight's episode. But nonetheless, though, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thank you so much. Peace.